Like, share, subscribe. Man, leave a comment. Tell me where you listening from. Tell me what you think, good, bad, or indifferent. I'm with it. In a matter of weeks, the AFC North has flipped on its head. No more John Harbaugh. No more Mike Tomlin. When you think about it, 18 years as a head coach. Both got one Super Bowl. Both has missed multiple playoffs. Both have been exited. Well, I know that Pittsburgh hadn't won a playoff game in 7 or 8 years. Ravens have fallen short for the past couple years, especially being picked to win the Super Bowl. Both both had teams that were heavily favored. Um, both had teams that were heavily favored. I didn't think at the beginning of the season. I really liked our chances. I thought we had. I thought. I mean, reading the comments and the blogs, it was like we have this awesome, DBs, cornerbacks and safeties, and the front end was going to get better. And straight off the back from the first game, we suffered loss. Pittsburgh the same, but when you think about it, the we looking at the sports. We're fans. The owners to the owners, it's a business. So if you don't, we hired you to do a specific job, and both of them failed. I don't know how it's going to look when they play because the coaches were more. They exemplified the rivalry between the teams. I don't think any other coaches or any other teams did it like that. Now, and I do admit when Ray Lewis and Suggs were there and the tag on wide receiver, he was dirty. The wide receiver was dirty. But when they were there, it seemed like a rivalry. I remember them saying that Suggs put a hit out on him. He was putting people out the game. We took Mendenhall out in preseason. It was a big deal between Baltimore, and it left up to the coaches. But they were friendly. It was the total opposite to me. Uh, they were both kind of technical. Tomlin seemed more decisive and technical. He took jabs and shots. Harbaugh didn't. As recently, Harbaugh seemed a little reluctant to take a stand with anything. He threw a couple guys under the bus strategically in Jay Z fashion, not mentioning names, but you knew what he was saying. It was cryptic. But the AFC North has definitely changed, and we look to both of them. I think that any coach with those winning percentages, those coaches are right behind Belichick as far as winning percentage over their time spans as head coaches. That alone would get them a job wherever they want to be, if they want to be. Uh, I don't see Tom. I don't see Tomlin. Well, I do see Tomlin more as a TV personality as opposed to John. John didn't. He doesn't strike you as that, but that was just the coaching hat he had on. Maybe if he took that hat off and put on a journalist hat, he could be better at that. But I don't know. I just know that going into next year, it's going to be crazy not seeing those two on the sidelines. Who they choose to replace them has to be a reflection of the team and the cities. That's how it be. Both of the teams are hard nosed, blue collar, rough, in the trenches type teams. Both are known for defenses throughout the last. They all had defensive players. Palomado, Reed, Ray Lewis. Yeah, we all had defensive players that stood out. I don't believe that the Steelers have an awesome player elected to the Pro Bowl. It's kind of weird. I don't think that the last couple games he didn't use Fry move. Maybe it was just Aaron Rodgers. Uh, Pardon me, I don't know, but we can say this: um, they both did a great job. And if you sit back and think about it, the love-hate relationship, either whether for both of them, for either or, it kept the momentum of the season going. I watched. They're our rivals. I hate the Steelers, but I love to watch them win. I love to watch them lose, and I think the AFC North is going to be different. You have to bring in personalities um, to exemplify the team. It has to be. I don't know who we're going to get. The Ravens are so far. I don't heard of any connection to the Steelers. One rumor said Harbaugh. I don't think he would do that, but who knows? Money talk. They're talking about. They're talking about Brian Flores in Baltimore. He seems like the type that may get us back to Rome, but we have Lamar. I mean, I think that the Steelers have more questions as far as return to prominence. You're not going to get a high draft pick. So, I think your most needs quarterback. I don't believe Aaron Rodgers comes back as their quarterback. So they got more needs. But at the end of the day, man, farewell to both of them guys. Steelers fans, prepare yourself to again be dominated by the Ravens like we do, man. It's a kind of sad day to see them go. It is definitely a sad day to see that AFC North get flipped like that. Farewell to both of them guys. Godspeed on your future endeavors.